Hi, it's Mary Claire, Mystics by the Sea, and I'm here for your tarot pull of the day. Today I pulled the Hermit, and the Hermit, and I'm also going to have the birthday numerology too. So, the Hermit card is all about introspection. We're starting to see now I'm starting to pull the same cards. So, if you've heard it before, there's always a little different take I get on each one each day. But the Hermit is always about introspection, okay? This is a card of soul searching, inner guidance. This is someone who withdraws, who goes inward. This is someone who is trying to find and hear their inner voice, okay? This is the voice of God, our higher consciousness. So, in order to hear this inner voice, there's a need for you solitude. Don't be surprised if you feel the need to pull back. Socializing isn't, I mean, I know with this coronavirus and all, but socializing isn't in the forefront. This is someone who really truly just wants to be alone and think. There's a restlessness that goes with this card. There's a feeling of restlessness. Not that you're not happy, but you're looking for the next step, okay? And you're trying to find it with the Hermit card. It's reminding you also that it's a time for you, and a deep, honest introspection will lead to the solution. There you will find your answers. No one can tell you what to do when you see the Hermit card. That light, that's your inner light. That's the stick is the wisdom, the guidance, okay? That's each step you take and the help that you have. So the Hermit is our inner sage, and this is what you are now you're trying to quiet the outside world so you can hear the inside voice, okay? When I was looking to start Mystics, I wasn't really even thinking of starting a business, but I knew I wanted to do something in regards to my cards. And my thought was, I want to have a spiritual healing center. And, 18 years now I'm in this, and that voice brought me to that. I'll never forget, I kept getting this card. And what I would do is I would take a lot of walks by myself. I wouldn't call anybody. My poor husband would say, I'll come with you. And I'd say, no, I just want to be alone. This is just wanting to be alone with your thoughts. Nothing personal. It's just what you need to do right now. Okay. All right. So birthday numerology, those that are born on this day, you have the path number of a 4. 4 is all about home and family and stability. So this is something that is near and dear to your heart that you are here to create for yourself. Okay? Either your partner will be on the same page with you to create that, or it is not going to work, because those of you that are born on this day, your path is one where you cannot take the turmoil. If you were young and you grew up in that turmoil, it's even harder now. You cannot take the turmoil at home. You need that. You've come into this life to create that. Okay? So if you have someone in your life that isn't the best at creating that quiet, secure, safe environment for you, and they just cause conflict, they're argumentative, chances are that you're not going to be able to live in that kind of environment for a very long time. Stability, security, family, it's all extremely very important to you, okay? And career too, all right? Career, because you also bring that in whatever you do. You bring that sense of stability also in whatever you do. So you're really good people to work with because you have a lot of organizational skills, because you need kind of things like, your I's dotted and your T's crossed, okay? Which is not a bad thing. It's really not a bad thing. And the personal year that you're in, it's a very changing year. But the changes that you make in this year, they are going to be long term. So you have to make sure that they're changes that you're going to want. Because I always say those that are in the 5 year, which is what you're in, it's like a domino effect. So you really have to, again, make sure that the changes that you create will be changes that you'll be able to live with all the way around that it will create. Okay, if it's financial decisions, you have to make sure you're capable of meeting that new financial demand. Okay, it's also a year of being adventuresome. Okay, not being afraid to make the changes that need to be made. Thinking of, the people that are born in this year, sometimes they need to kind of let their guard down a little bit and look at the possibilities. Okay. But in doing that, like I said, you do have to think of the long-term effects. So, it's a very juggling kind of balance here about the changes that you want to make and making sure that it's the right time. That is the biggest thing that you need to focus on this year. It has to be the right time. Sometimes we get thoughts, but it's not time to make the move until a few years down the road. All right, so then that's it for today, and I will see everybody tomorrow.